Hey, what's up, world? Zach here from thefearlesshustle.com, bringing you motivation and inspiration for your perspiration through life. So, a couple weeks ago, I kind of switched up how I do the Fearless Hustle. I had this dream for the Fearless Hustle to do long form content on my own custom content that I create. Now, that's hard to produce. So, I recently kind of took a tangent and said, you know what? I listen to so many podcasts, I watch so many videos, I read so many books. Instead of trying to create this long form content, I want to pull whatever I can out of life, whatever motivates me, and bring it to the world as fast as I can. Case in point. So, first things first, Fearless Hustle is not my full time gig. I am working every day to hopefully leave the rat race and make this my full time gig, motivating the masses to be better in life. But for right now, hence the polo, I work in healthcare, and I love it. So I was on LinkedIn this morning for my job, came across a post. So on LinkedIn, when somebody in your network likes or comments on somebody else's, you see that because you want to be able to expand your network. Well, somebody that I know clicked on, liked somebody else's post, that kicked me in the gut. I don't know this guy with the post. I'm not even going to follow him, but something that triggered something in me that I think you all need to hear and I want you all to hear. So it started with, it said, so I had a heart attack, dot, dot, dot. And then it went on to say how last Sunday, it was pretty standard. I'm reading it from my other computer, so I apologize looking away. Um, they got up in the morning. He had his coffee. They went to a park. They went shopping. They had a late lunch. He sat down at his desk to do his work and really couldn't breathe. My chest, this is him now, my chest felt constrained. I had what only could be described as surges down my left arm, my neck, and my ears were popping. He didn't get a flash of light. His life didn't race through his mind. Instead, he thought, fuck, I need to meet with my manager tomorrow. This isn't convenient. How do I secure funding for X? I still haven't updated my will. I hope my wife doesn't find me dead. Then he went on, he got the bedroom, went 911. And then he said, here's the decisions I've made since I've laid here in the hospital bed. The pictures of him in the hospital bed. Number one, I'm not spending all day on Zoom anymore. Number two, I'm restructuring my approach to work. Number three, I'm really not going to be putting up with any shit at work ever again. Life is literally too short. Number four, I'm losing 15 kilograms. Number five, I want every day to count for something at work. Else, I'm changing my role. Number five, I want to spend more time with my family. Now, the reason this post got to me was I've been contemplating morality quite a bit over the past few months. Not in the sense of leaving this world, but in the sense of I'm going to leave this world and what really matters. So many people put their identity in their work, in their job. And I hate to say it, but let's say that this guy passed away from his job. His business is going to be sad. His acquaintances at work are going to be sad. But his job is going to replace that position. They might even have something on LinkedIn the next day to replace it. Life is literally too short to spend it in the confines of a cubicle. And for those of you that think that's just life, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay? Going through life with a job that you hate, going through life with nothing else but excitement for what you do, for what you live for, you're doing it wrong. Right? So many people think that being busy at work, the all-day Zoom calls, the just pushing through the day type of mentality is right. But it's not. Show me an existence where driving, going to a job that you hate, drudging through the job that you hate, to drive home to complain about the job that you hate is any sort of living. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs out there. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you walk into your boss today and say, fuck you, boss, I'm out of here. Right? I know we all want to do that. But what I'm saying is put in place the practices to move to where you want. You are not identified by your job. Your job is a way to collect money to fund your life. Because let's face it, if you had the money to fund your life elsewhere, would you be working? And if you say yes, that is great. That is all where we need to be. Right? But if you can say no to that, right? If you say my job just is a paycheck, we need to change that. So what I challenge you to do is if that's you, if you're in a job, if you're in a rut at work where you're like, this isn't meaningful anymore, this sucks, this is a drudge, change it, right? Yeah, we all can't jump into business. I would love the Fearless Hustle to be my 100% income, my livelihood, my lifestyle all the time. But it can't. I've got a mortgage. I've got family to feed. I can't go to my wife and say, I'm quitting my job and I'm going to try this thing. It's just not there. It's not there yet. But what I do on a daily basis is I help connect people to healthcare. I help bridge the gap between access to healthcare. And I fucking love it, right? Find something that if you have to go to work, if you have to go to a job, you wake up in the morning going, oh my God, it's Monday morning. Here we go. Instead of saying, fuck Mondays, right? This is the mentality that we have to get on to be better in life. We're not stuck where we're at. You might feel stuck, but there's always a way to get out of the rut. And I think if more people could take a step back and say, okay, what do I really love? And how can I get paid to do that? We will all be in a better spot, right? Because guess what you don't want to have? You don't want to be on your bed on a Sunday afternoon with your wife calling 911 because you think you're having a heart attack or you are having a heart attack. Because you're going to be laying there going, oh my God, everything's not done. I didn't spend enough time with my kids. I'm not happy at work. I missed my life. And I can promise you right now, my biggest fear in life is being on my deathbed with regret. My biggest fear is going too soon and laying there knowing I'm going and saying I didn't do enough. I wasted too many Friday nights. I wasted too much time in a job I didn't like. I wasted too much time telling my sons, sorry, I can't do that because I have a call. Now, there's no easy way out of it. There really isn't. I have to work. I really do. I mean, let me rephrase that. I get to work. I really do. I love my job. I need the money. We need the money to survive and live, right? But to think that you're getting money with a job full of hate and things that you don't like to do is crazy. You are not your job. You are not identified to it. Life is too short. Life is literally too short to waste it at a job you don't like. Again, sorry if this seems more like a rant. When I hear things on Instagram, when I see things on LinkedIn, I really want to share them and share my point of view because I am passionate about life and living. And so many people want to walk through a victim. So many people want to meet you at a coffee and complain about life. Complain why they're not moving ahead in a job. Complain about their job that they hate. And I want to take the opposite. I want to be joyful of the job I have. I want to be joyful of the life I'm living. I want to be joyful of every opportunity I get to play with my boys. And that's what's important in life. At the end of life, all you have is life. The job doesn't exist. The money's not even there. You just have the life that you have. So, Zach from thefearlesshustle.com. Check us out at thefearlesshustle.com. We're on all social media and keep consuming my content and I'll keep producing it. Catch you on the flip side.